Welcome to Your Retirement Lifesaver with Elise Roberts. This show's mission is to share financial knowledge that brings you peace and abundance for your financial future. Let today's planning remove tomorrow's uncertainty. Let's turn it over to our host, Elise Roberts.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Your Retirement Lifesaver. I want to welcome all of you who are new to our program, and some of you who have actually been on the program, but maybe don't know me on a personal level, a little bit more about Elise Roberts. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to share with you how I got started in the business and why I do what I do. So I appreciate you letting me have that opportunity for you to get to know me better. So back in the 80s, I worked on cruise ships. I lived at sea. I worked on ships. I was out of Fort Lauderdale here, and I was in charge of the money. I was in the casino. Yeah, I know what you might be thinking. Some things just don't change. One day, Mom came to me and she said, I think you should get a real job. Now, that was kind of offensive because I had the best job. I lived at sea. I worked on ships. I was all over the world having a blast. She said, I think you should get in financial services with your dad. That didn't sound like something I'd want to do. I said, Mom, I am never going to be stuck in an office. It's not going to happen. And she said, you don't even know what your dad does. He's never in the office. He's always out meeting new people and being social. Well, that didn't take me 2 seconds. I said, Mom, if they give me Australia for my next cruise, I'll come home and I'll get in the business with Dad. Now you have to understand what just happened. When I said that, because I was raised by these two. This is a picture of my mom and dad. They met when they were 9. They went steady when they were 14. They eloped when they were 16. And by the time they were 24, they had 5 kids. I know. I was raised in a house full of kids, including my parents. I have to tell you, we had a lot of fun. We did not know we had no money. We had each other. But I will tell you, of all the fun we had, they taught us our most valuable lessons. They gave us morals. They gave us ethics. And to this day, this is what I hear every day in my ear. It's my mom. You do what you say. So when I said if they give me Australia, I would come home and get in the business with Dad. When I went off to Australia, they called me 2 weeks later and offered me the job. Can you believe it? Just what happened. So I went to Australia in February of 1988. I got back to the States. So I'd spent about a year there. In March of 1988, I was standing in my dad's office and said, now what? Because no one had to tell me, hey, you said, and don't forget, I started my credentials as soon as I got back to the States. And within a month, I was standing in my dad's office. And he looked at me when I said, what do I do now? And he kind of smiled. And he was so kind. And he said, Elise, all you have to do is one simple thing, just one thing. All you have to do is help people. And if you do that one thing, you're going to be very, very successful. And my dad was right. My job is just to help you. That's simple. But it does come with a catch. You have to want my help. That's the way it works. So if you want what I have to share, and I'm going to share with you everything that I do as we get to know each other a little better. So please schedule 15 minutes, get to know me a little bit today and as we chat, and let's see if we're a good fit. So go ahead and schedule a 15-minute quick call. We'll have a chat. We'll see if we're a good fit, and then we can go from there. We want everything to be simple and easy. I like keeping things easy to understand. I will not talk over your head. And again, I will keep it simple and easy to understand. So thanks again for letting me share when I got in the business, why I got in the business, and what I do. And again, my job is just to help. And that's the part I love the most about what I do. So thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you taking the time to listen to our segment, and please schedule that 15-minute call. Thanks so much.
This show is sponsored by Secure Today Financial. Thank you for being our guest. never hesitate to reach out to our host, Elise Roberts. She considers every relationship important and thoroughly loves to help people gain peace in their finances. Elise's contact information is below, and we'll see you on the next episode.